want to start off by giving all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
All right, double honors to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom to the elect, the ones out there doing this work diligently, and chiefly keeping the faith, making your calling and your election sure. You'll get right. And two, this is Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 10. It says, "For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever." Esau, Edom right now is constantly inflicting violence upon his brother, right? But what the scripture says, he has what? Broken his brotherly covenant from the constant afflictions, because there's constant hatred towards this man, you know, and the Lord is going to what? Pay him back for all of his atrocities, man. You know, the Lord said, what? Shame shall cover him, you know? And the shame shall cover him so much to the point where he's going to go extinct, you know? It says, 11, in the day that thou stoodest on the other side, and the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered into his gates, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them. Well, when we was being besieged, you know, Esau was saying, what? Raise it.
I got that.
You got it, bro.
This is Psalms 137, and I'm starting at 6. It's like a 7, straight to the point. "Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us."
Hey, you go to that word raise it, I think it means what? Destroy? Erase it. Yeah. Hey, that's what he was chanting. Well, he was chanting our downfall, so guess what? The Lord would allow us to chant your downfall, man.
Damn.
Hey, the scriptures tell us that we shall dance in your blood, man. You know, Lord willing, we're part of that number. You know? You got some more?
Yeah, Salakia. It says, happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. You know, hey, because I want to read one. Hold on. I don't know if my phone tweaking. When y'all pull up Psalms 137 and 1. What it reads?
"By the rivers of Babylon, there we sat down. Yea, we wept when we remembered Zion."
That's what it says, verse 1. Yeah, because mine say, that's how you know Esau messed with my phone. It says on my screen, Psalms 137 1, the vision of Obadiah.
It's like it's stuck on the
Yeah. But it's still a spirit, though, you know? It's still a spirit. You know, that's how you know Esau your ass through. Come on.
You got more on that?
That was it on that.
This is verse 12. It says, "But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother in the day that he became a stranger. Neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. Neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress." Verse 13, "Thou shouldest not have entered into the gate of my people in the day of their calamity. Yet thou shouldest not have looked on their affliction in the day of their calamity, nor have laid hands on their substance in the day of their calamity."
Damn. And Esau doing this to this damn day.
Yeah, it's been perpetual.
He said, "What? You touched the apple of his eye, man. You know, so you gotta pay. You know, you touch the apple of somebody's eye, they gonna kick your ass, man."
I got
What they say, blood shall pursue thee.
I got a precept.
You can get it done.
Psalms 37 verse 8.
Says Psalms 37 8.
Did you read that 8?
Let me get it. I got you, bro. Psalms 37 and 8. You said 37 8 or 137 8?
137 8.
Okay, Salakia. Psalms 137 and 8. And it reads, "O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones." And that's a future prophecy, man. Hey, you know, you're going to reap everything you've been sowing. You know, the scriptures say he's going to drink of the cup, you know, double, roughly paraphrasing. So, hey, Esau, you got a rude awakening coming, you know? And that's why he's trying to set up this whole NWO system, because he's really ultimately trying to escape judgment, you know, then impending doom for his ass, you know?
Yeah. That's why he started the space fleets, trying to go to space, trying to do transhumanism, all of that. To escape judgment. But there's no way to hide. There's no way to run, no way to hide.
Yeah, it's already written.
Yep.
I got
He's gonna get back what he dished out.
Yeah.
Towards us.
That's the spirit. If I may, I'm reading the NLT, Psalm 137, Psalm 137, verse 8. NLT version, it says, "O Babylon, you will be destroyed. Happy is the one who pays you back for what you have done to us."
Hey, that's true reparations right there, man. You know, to be repaired back is to let, it's for us to do, you know, what you did to us, you know, but double. Shit.
Hey, look, what's that? Revelation 18. Reward her double.
You know,
You deserve it.
You deserve
Well, shit. You deserve everything you get.
I got a precept, my man. You get yours first, bro.
It's Ezekiel 35:10. Because thou hast said, these two nations and these two countries shall be mine, and we will possess it, whereas the Lord was there. Therefore, as I live, said the Lord Yahweh, I will even do according to thine anger and according to thine envy, which thou hast used out of thy hatred against them, and I will make myself known among them when I have judged thee.
Come on, you know, hey, Esau, he's gonna make himself known. And I gotta, hey, we gonna read some more on that?
No.
Because I had a quick pre to back the brother up. You know, it's a reason why. Hey, this is Isaiah 10:1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. So, hey, it's another way he afflicted Jacob is through these unrighteous decrees. Child support, you know, women taking half. You know, those things are designed to destroy Jake. You know, the 3-strike rule. You know.
What's another one? The 13th Amendment.
Huh.
Hey, slavery is still big business.
Yeah.
The 13th Amendment is still in place. It says slavery is abolished unless you're committed of a crime.
Yeah.
I convicted of a crime.
Convicted of a crime, huh?
Yeah.
So it's like once they was just locking Jacob off for petty reasons to get them right back into that slave system.
There was something called the Black Laws.
Yeah.
That was implemented, you know, after slavery, like the brothers was saying, man, that kept Jake, you know, because it's pretty much, it was to keep Jake from rising, you know, and having that even playing field. You know what I'm saying?
And then on top of that, he demonized you with the felony. He holds your past over your head. So here you are, even you know, he capitalized on Jake being young and not having a father in the household, making stupid mistakes. So when Jake do get older and become more wiser, you know, those who get out of jail, you know, when trying to get a job and make a decent living for himself, he holds your past over your head. We can't hire you, you have a felony. But meanwhile, this nigga can drop bombs on the whole goddamn earth, and this nigga is ruling, you know?
He's not unmerciful.
Come on. It says, verse 2, back in Isaiah 10:2, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the rights of the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey and that they may rob the fatherless. You know, another good thing he has done is through the rap music and the rap culture, he purposely put in gangster rap to have Jake go do carnal shit to bring him and to funnel him into that prison industrial complex, where who owns? Come to find out, these top record executive, the owners of these labels, have you know, money invested in these prisons, man.
NBA stars,
Come,
Michael Jordan.
yeah.
Hey, that's why they rap about what they rap about. Death, murder, slaughter, because it's feeding the business, the beast. You know? That's how they always survived, off the Israelites, man, in every captivity. Every captivity we've been in under these heathens, we set them up on a pedestal because of what our work while we slaves, man. You know, we build up their kingdom. Set them on a pedestal, you know?
It says, verse 3, and what will you do in the day of visitation and in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will you flee for help? And where will you leave your glory? You know, where you going to flee from help? That's why Esau is so infatuated trying to go to space. You know, that's why he's building these underground bunkers. You know, because ultimately he's trying to escape that ass whooping that's coming, man.
Yeah, he's a fugitive and a vagabond.
Either way, no, you got it. You got it.
See, what he's doing is like trafficking in a way. You know what I'm saying? Because it's leading people into a trap.
Hey, this is spirit you bring up the traffic, because I was thinking about, you know, also, you know, he capitalizes on young Jakes killing each other, and then he takes their organs. You know, get into the organ harvesting ring. Also, what he does too, he kidnaps our people, puts them in these goddamn science experiments, these universities where they do all kinds of science, experiments on Jake.
Y'all seen,
You know,
what happened with the Obama's chef?
I ain't even hear about
How
that.
he pretty much went missing and drowned in their like private little pretty much lake.
And we was just talking about earlier, the movie They Cloned Tyrone. They show you in that, man, how they kidnap Jake and do all kinds of experiments on him.
It shows you also who's in all on it. Yeah. Hey, and who they using? They using the church, Christian church,
The drug dealers.
the drug dealers,
The strip club,
the
the pimps,
the whores.
you know.
And the literal
And keeping
trafficking.
it into the system.
And the teachers, the principals.
There you go.
It's a whole system, and they use these organs, man, to live longer, to prolong their wickedness. You know, they want their princess and wickedness to live as long as possible. What, the Prince Harry? What was that guy that just died? He had 9 heart transplants.
No, David, the rock guy.
Yeah, he had 9 heart. That means he had 9 people's hearts.
Hey, so who you think he was getting them hearts from?
From Jake.
From Jake.
Yeah,
And you know that's crazy. That's just like going back to Get Out. And he had that Jake, and he pretty much met with him. And he was blind. He was like, I want those eyes.
Because why? Jake, you know, most Israelites, you know, Jake is O positive, O negative. I know anything about O positive, that blood can be transferred into any blood, you know? And you notice when you go to the hospital, first thing they want to do is draw blood. Why is that? What the fuck you doing with this blood?
There's life in the blood.
Yeah.
That's why they.
And another thing they take is your teeth. Your teeth. You go into the dentist, get a tooth pulled or something, you'll never see that tooth.
The real tooth.
The real tooth, you will never see it again ever in your
You
life.
can't keep it. Why?
Why? It's my tooth back. It was mine. Nah, they want it back.
Mm-hmm. So they can run experiments on it and see what ways they can destroy you.
Yeah, the ways they can fuck the teeth up.
What can we put in the candy?
That's bro. They had. I seen like a little documentary or clip. It was showing that the Native Americans and also so-called Black people, they have like a certain a structure within their teeth, to where like it's a dead giveaway if you're a Jake or not.
Oh, Elder Malcolm did a video on
I
that.
think it was that. I think he might have brought that up.
Yeah, it's like the back of, you have like a lump in the back of your canine,
On your, actually, what is it?
your canine teeth.
On your canine teeth. It's a lump right there.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I forgot what it was.
I showed you that in not so much with the teeth, but what's that? Django. He was
The brain.
looking at the skull and shit like that. You know,
It shows you. It's a difference between our skull and the Hamites.
Makeup.
You know, we're just different from them. You know.
Precept that's in the same chapter the brother brought up, Ezekiel 35. Ezekiel 35:5, it says, because thou hast a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity, in the time that their iniquity had an end.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's that linking up with that Obadiah that we started with. Hey, that's that shame that shall come upon you because you have this hateful tendencies, this disgust towards us. You can read on. The judgment is gonna come for you.
It says, therefore, as I live, said the Lord power Yahweh, said, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Seest thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee.
But Esau loved blood, even in his food. You know, if blood.
Food, movies,
Hey,
Rituals.
that's why he's so infected with the vampire movie.
Yeah.
Movies and shorties, you know, he's had the shows, The True Blood, Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Dust to dawn.
Yeah, all this goofy shit.
My
And,
babies.
yeah, and the whole time we looking at, oh, it's just a vampire, but not knowing he's the true vampire. Count Dracula.
Hey, what was the famous line? I want to suck your blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
They still do it now. Hotel Transylvania.
Yeah. Hey, but they believe it's youth in the blood.
Yeah.
You know? So
Hey.
they take them and feed what scare you enough.
Yeah, they constantly.
Yeah.
You can't even say that.
Yeah, that's why you gotta break it down.
Yeah. Fucking nut.
I had a precept. When you called Isaiah 63 verse 1. It says, who is so like Isaiah 63:1, who is this that cometh from Edom with thy garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
Who's it talking about? Yahweh Shah. Boy, he could travel in the greatness of his strength. Meaning what? In chariots, man. You know?
It
So
says,
reaching this apparel you got, man.
it says, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
Hey, save who? The elect.
Con.
Basel is the chief place of Edom. What's the main place of Edom nowadays? The main hub of the United States.
And let's let you know the Lord ain't coming back to save everybody, because when you read the headline in the blue in the blue letter, it says the Most High's vengeance on the nations. And the NLT say judgment against the Lord's enemies. So how the hell the Lord coming back to save everybody? Damn Christians, you know? Yeah.
It says, verse 2, wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat.
Hey, he slandered a lot of Esau, Edom. Hey, a lot of these other nations and Jacob. You know?
It says, I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me, for I will tread them in mine anger, and trouble them in my fury. And their blood shall be sprinkled upon my garments, and I will stain all my raiment.
Come back slaying. And you know who's coming back with him? The archangel, man. Well, Michael ready.
Right along with a million other.
Yeah. You know.
The heavenly hosts.
The heavenly host says, for the day of vengeance is in my heart, and the year of my redeemed is come.
The year of his redeemed is coming.
You see that chant? Man, that's
Yeah.
He coming to redeem who? The elect, man.
And then, you know, what Esau do through his movies, he make mockery of the Most High and the angels, all speaking of alien invasions and all that.
Yeah, you seen in the news, bro. They said that they had a so-called UFO crash, and they found the findings.
They got the UFO and the person.
That they got the fucking the makeup or the material, the fucking. They said it's non-human. Like, bro,
You know what they're trying to show that they got the weaponry slightly. They're trying to show that they got the weaponry to take it down, but you don't.
I'm gonna say no thing just so they still got control.
Yeah,
Like, come on, bro.
controlling the narrative,
Yeah, exactly. Trying to control
making it seem like, oh, we got it under control, we good,
There's
you know
no
what it
defense
is.
better than our defense.
Like here you are, here a chariot and got the technology to get all the way to the earth and then just to crash.
Something that you can't even get out of.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they've been saying the same thing for years, man. They just give you the same old little story. The alien crash landing.
Talking about this since the 40s, bro.
That would show it.
Ain't no chariot crash. Period.
Would have been videos of the chariots going in the ocean and coming back out the ocean. Why that didn't crash, Esau? Get the hell up out of here, man. Even one of their own Navy pilots said what? He said whatever they have, he said this technology is 1,000 years. Which you can't put
He said light years.
which you can't even put no time limit on the Lord's thing. Which shows that's even in his pride. Like you don't even know he's so proud, you don't even know he's proud.
It don't matter amount of years.
Yeah.
You're never gonna get to
Yeah.
What they say is touching this otherworldly,
Yeah.
out of this earth. How the fuck you gonna compare something here, fucking carnal, compared to something spiritual?
They fathom it, man. Because it's coming.
I'll read one more verse. It says, verse 5, Isaiah 63:5, and I looked, and there was none to help, and I wondered that there was none to uphold. Therefore, mine own arm brought salvation unto me, and my fury, it upheld me. It says, and I will tread down the people in mine anger, and make them drunk in my fury, and I will bring down their strength to the earth.
How's thou fallen from heaven,
14. I was just gonna say that.
O Lucifer, son of the morning?
Quick break. It says Psalms 9 and 19. Arise, O Lord, let not men prevail, let the heathen be judged in thy sight. Verse 20, put them in fear, O Lord, that the nations may know themselves to be by men.
And even you, Moab, Ham, all you guys. It's not just gonna be Esau getting his ass whooped. You other nations as well, because all y'all helping this devil help establish this NWO.
They made a Confederate.
Huh?
Psalm 33.
Because you got Moab talking about what? They rewriting the Bible over there.
Yeah.
You know, why is they doing that? Let you know that these world leaders are watching the prophets. You know, and they all shook. You know?
Hey, we've been beating our ass over their captivity too, man. That's all these nations had us in captivity. Esau's just the last one.
There's Isaiah 47:1. Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon.
Mm.
Sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans.
Mm.
For thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate.
Hey, right now, America is, right, well, not now, because they're being exposed, but at a certain point in time, America was seen as delicate, the place to go to. Everybody wanted to run here, get that yellow brick road, picket fence,
The dream.
the dream, the American dream. But now, man, the prophets are popping that bubble, waking everybody up from that dream,
Mm-hmm.
Say, hey, this is reality,
Mm-hmm.
It's what it is. Verse 2. Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy locks, and make bare the legs, and cover thy thigh, pass over the rivers. So pretty much expose the things that they are doing. It says, how these things sought up, how these things searched out. It's to the Lord. The Lord said, I have not called you a servant, I have called you a friend, because the servant does not know what the master does. So pretty much explaining, we got the secret. We know the script.
Yeah.
The secrets of serve.
Exactly.
And part of the secrets we have is we know who the hell you are, Esau.
And the prophecies.
Yeah.
We're being a witness and we're pointing you out. It was him.
Point that light on.
It says, what's it called?
And we know your plans. We calling your plays out before you even. This nigga trying to audible. We called the next play out. Like he finna do this. He finna do that. He audible. We were like,
He did that same thing on the water boy. He stole his script. He was like, you thought you stole the script. You can't steal the script of somebody that made it.
Yeah.
He switched the script up on him. Verse 3. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered. Yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vengeance and I will not meet thee as a man. So he's coming back in that full glory. He's not coming. Did we not just read that it says, who is this that come out of Edom will die garbage? It's showing you what he's coming back to do.
Yeah, this is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. It says, For behold, the Lord will come with fire, and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his anger with fury, and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many.
Shall be many. What the scripture says, it shall be like a drop to a wave, man. That wave represents those who are being destroyed, and a drop represents the elect.
It said, what did it say? Broad is the gate, and wide is the way that leads to destruction. Majority, you have to realize, the majority of these people are all going to be dead. Only the 1/3 and the elect is going to be the ones that are being saved. So if you're not a part of that remnant, you're through.
You fuck.
Get out of here.
Fuel for the fire.
And when you look at society, we first came to the truth. You're like, damn, why the Lord finna? But now it makes sense now. You want it. You want these people to die.
Yep.
They have to.
Yeah.
They have to in order for it's just like in the wilderness.
Yeah.
Say they had to fucking die.
Great thing you saved.
You can't go into the fucking kingdom with that type of mindset.
Exactly.
A selfish ass. You can't go into the kingdom with a Diddy type nigga.
Nigga mentality.
So really, he's doing you a favor. That's really mercy. Instead of doing away with you, he's pretty much saying, well, everybody's going to have to go through it. Everybody's going to have to go through that fire. You can go through it spiritually, you can go through it carnally. And that's the only way you're going to get to the kingdom of heaven.
Imagine being in the kingdom of heaven with a little Uzi Vert type nigga.
Oh, yeah, he's through.
Or a little, or
That's
Lil
cancer in the
Wayne.
body.
Yeah, or a Lil Wayne type nigga. Or Kodak Black. These niggas need to go back to the spirit realm, man, and be reset.
Start over.
Yeah.
Brother, anything else?
That's it.
Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Now, who are all the people that fall against Jerusalem?
Spirit.
Hey, 2/3 of our people, as well as
Psalms 83.
Yeah, Psalms 83. Right. It's everybody that's against Yahweh Hashem Shai. That's 2/3 of our people has fought against us too, man.
Yep.
Sacrificed the prophets, killed the prophets. Killed the Lord. They chose Barabbas over the Lord.
Hey, they gonna be doing it in these times. It's gonna be our own people come up against us before Esau, bro.
Yeah.
It's y'all the reason why we catching hell.
Exactly.
They were my people, they would surely fight. They're not his people. You are your father the devil.
Hey, that's why they gotta pay. You think the elect wasn't screaming no when they was taking Yahweh Shai? Yeah, it was some people there screaming no.
He got killed.
But they voice got overheard by the masses, the majority, which is 2/3, man. That's why they guys gotta pay. Because consecutively they've been the downfall of the people, man. You know? You gotta know. So.
Yeah, their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
Mm.
Their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
And what gets hot like that? Fire.
Disintegrate.
You know, that's the only thing that gets hot like that. To be able to melt your tongue out your mouth. That's how you know it's talking about fire and nuclear missiles, right? To melt your flesh off your bones.
That's a different type of heat.
Exactly. Nothing else get hot like that but the Oppenheimer creation.
The Lord's fire.
Yeah, the Lord's fire weapon. Was that Isaiah 54?
It said, I think it's in one of in the Apocrypha said, pretty much the Lord, fire came out and he looked to perceive there was nothing there. You know, roughly paraphrased. I forget. You know.
So he said in Malachi, the day shall come that shall burn like an oven.
All the proud shall be stubble.
Ain't no little conventional oven. It's that big
Yeah.
brick motherfucker. You should have pizzas in it.
Says Isaiah 34 as well.
Motherfucker fire gonna be so high it's gonna be blue, purple,
Different colors.
different color like the
Red
rainbow.
Depends on what it's burning. Depending on what you're burning, depending on the color. They taught you that in science.
Hey, I remember it was the dude that did the you gotta
It burns very bright white. That's the highest it can be.
And that can blind you.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, it's kind of like what you call that, welding. Like,
Yep.
you can't look into that shit.
That's what happens with a nuke.
Yeah.
You can't
Pure
look
white.
You can't look at the people that dropped the bombs, they were blinded. They could
Flash
see,
of light.
yeah. They
Yeah,
had
it just happens so quick.
And then the Lord got the power where he can control time.
Exactly.
So the Lord, because he don't operate in time, he controls time. When you catching hell, it seems like time goes slow as hell. So imagine that. It's gonna feel like eternity in that fire.
Want to tell them something? That's it. All right, with that, we're going to give all honor and glory to
Yahweh, Hashem, Yahushua, Hashem, Katadash.
All right, double honors once again to our elders and apostles at Great Millstone. Shalom once again to the elect. Wah above
A wah, a ball, soon.
Three.